Good afternoon, sorry, good evening, नमस्ते सबैजनालाई। सर्वप्रथम त आज नेपाल भर्सेस वेस्ट इन्डिजको प्रेस मिटमा सबैलाई हामी स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु। On behalf of Cricket Association of Nepal, first of all, we'd really like to welcome our team from the Caribbean, the head coach and the captain, and of course we have Nepal's captain as well as the head coach. As part of World Cup preparations, I think it took a lot of effort for us to get this series up and functioning, and we are very, very glad, and of course we are very, very grateful towards the West Indies Cricket Board. Why? Because without their support, it took almost, I would say, 3.5, 4 months, and in between that, I think our cricket operations manager, Mr. Binod Kumar Das, the general manager, Utsav Bungana, head coach Monty, as well as the whole can had to do a lot of homework, and we are glad that the West Indies A team is here. I think this has opened up doors for a lot of opportunities for our cricketing tie-ups for the future as well. It serves as a fantastic preparation platform leading up to the World Cup, and of course, the very fact is that we are heading towards the World Cup, and we will be in the West Indies after we finish off this series. So this serves as a massive opportunity for us with regards to overall preparations. And like I said, it's going to be a fantastic series. I think it's preparation series for both the teams. And a team of West Indies with the kind of names that have come, I think it's an opportunity for our boys as well to showcase what capabilities we have. And we look at this tournament as an opportunity to express our skills, to probably would sum up would be the last series for us to select our final squad as well. So really keen and looking forward to this series. Once again, on behalf of Cricket Association of Nepal, thank you to the West Indies Cricket Board for this gesture shown towards an associate country, and we hope to replicate similar opportunities in the future where we try and put in more cricketing ties so that there are more cricket opportunities for cricketers from this side of the town. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary, Cricket Association of Nepal. Ladies and gentlemen, for the press, this is going to be a very informal press meet. It's all about shooting questions towards West Indies and Nepal cricket coach and the captain. But before we move into question answer round, thank you, Secretary, for your vote of thanks, and we would request the head coach from West Indies to say a few words about how you're looking at this series and what are your plans for preparation and how do you find Nepal so far?
Good afternoon to everyone. It's lovely here to be in Nepal. Series, we're looking forward to playing some good cricket here. Obviously, the conditions here are a bit different to what we are accustomed to. But the boys are really looking forward to these 5 games. These 5 games are for us preparation, going into the World Cup. It's an opportunity for our boys to get in some more cricket as well. And it's also an opportunity to play against some of these associate teams, and as Cricket West Indies, it's for us to help develop the associate cricket as well. So we are looking forward to the series, and hopefully that all 5 games could be very exciting.
Thank you, coach, for your kind words. And now may I request Roston to say a few words on the preparations you've had so far, and how do you find Nepal so far and the facilities at the cricket ground?
Yes, good evening, everyone. So far, everything has been okay. We've been greeted very well at the hotel. The hospitality is very nice. The people are very kind and generous, always saying hello and asking you how you're doing, or they want to take a picture. So it's very pleasing to have that as a team coming forward. But yeah, on the cricket, we just wanna, as the coach said, just wanna come and obviously preparing for the World Cup. So it's just also opportunity for our boys to put some performances and to showcase the talent towards the selectors back home. See if they could ease into the squad, because we've been hearing that there's only 2 spots available left, so places are tight. So obviously opportunity for the guys and for the Nepal guys as well.
Here finally, Coach Rico Freud and Captain Roshan Chase. We look forward to this series and thank you so much. And of course, all the players. I think in stories that we build, this is one nation which has got so much of great history around cricket. They were the world champions when 50 overs format was formed. They left a mark with T20 as well. We all know how they dominated in Test cricket many years ago. So when we grew up, we were admiring them. So there will be a lot of stories that will be shared as well in these few days when cricket is played on the field. And I'm hoping that the friendship which we're looking for will be a strong one which remains bonded. So for future also we can keep playing series against each other, hopefully home and away. So really looking forward to this. The growth, development is what we are looking forward to. Thanks.
Thank you, Monty. And before we move into the question answers from the press, I would request Rohit to say a few words. And how is he looking at this series and road ahead?
Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome West Indies A here in Nepal, and I believe they'll have good time here in Nepal. Talking about our preparation, I think we just came from Oman. We didn't get the result what we wanted, but still this is sports, so we have to move forward from there. And as a team, we are very excited for this series, especially against West Indies A. And this is I think this is one of the best teams we have played, and we are looking forward to it. And everyone is very excited before World Cup. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. And from the press, but I would request that if you could put your hand up, and then Bhanuji will help us to pass the mic on. And please say indicate the question that it is directed towards, so that it would be easier for the guest on the panel to answer it.
Question to West Indies coach. Of course, the squad has big names. It's similar what you can call the senior West Indies squad itself. How do you see this challenge? Because Nepal are quite new to your scene. How much do you know about Nepali cricket, and what are you expecting from this series for your team?
We know quite a few things about Nepal cricket. We have our analyst, Mr. Avinash. He informed us very well. But we played a game last year in the World Cup qualifier, so we kind of saw a lot of the guys played. I think that there's some good talent here, and we won't be underestimating anybody. Right? So I think that it will be a good series, like I said before, and then we are looking forward to that.
As Roshan just mentioned, there are only 2 spots up for grabs, and you have 15 players. So how tough will the selection headache be for these 5 matches?
We're not sure about the 2 spots that Roshan was talking about, but there's opportunities for the players to cement their play for World Cup as well and beyond. We have 5 games there, then we have 3 games versus South Africa. So I see it as an opportunity for these guys to really cement themselves for now and the future.
New conditions for you. You've had, I think, 2 sessions in TU Stadium. How do you find the wickets and the environment around?
Well, I mean, today was our first day at training. I'm kind of looking forward to see how the pitch plays tomorrow. Judging from what we saw at practice today, I think it's going to be a little slow, probably spinning. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm hoping that we can get a good T20 track where we can see a lot of runs. Fans, the 15,000 fans that are coming to watch cricket, because they had a lot of exciting cricket.
Question to the captain. So we played West Indies last year in the qualifiers. If you see the Nepal squad, the core of the squad is still same. So how much do you know about this team, the new squad that West Indies A has?
Yeah, as the coach said, we played them in the qualifiers, and quite a number of guys are returning. So we got the information from the analysts, so it's just for the guys to go there and put the plans that we have in place and execute them to the best of our ability, and hopefully we can sell the 15,000 fans.
Monty was part of the West Indies squad for 3 years, and we have brought Astrid in the team currently, who has worked for 9 years. So do you think the team holds a bit of advantage knowing how the batters work?
Well, it's okay to know, but you still have to go there and do. So it's up to the players up there. Monty could tell his guys whatever he has to, but it's still up to the guys to go there and play cricket. So be the best teammate.
Going back to the selection, you said there are only 2 spots and you have 15 players. How important is it going to be for your players to perform here?
Well, that's the talk going around, that there's only 2 spots. I don't know if there's only 2 spots, but that's the talk going around through the grapevine. I don't know, obviously, the 2 spots, but hopefully the guys can just come and perform well, even though some of the guys may not get selected, even though they may have good performances in this tour or maybe the South Africa tour. But like the coach said, there's cricket after the World Cup. The World Cup is not the end of the road for West Indies cricket, so hopefully the guys can just put the name out there and shine their light in front of the world and make a name for themselves.
Do we have any more hands raised? Or?
Always.
Coach Monty, as I just asked, you know a lot of things about Windies cricket, and we are abroad as well. So do you think that gives us a bit of advantage to know the team inside out?
I also have Avinash here. He'll be sharing information with me, right? No, I think, again, like I said, growth and development. For me, we are not looking at, in terms of these games, what outcome we'll get, but obviously we are competitive. We know that we have been competitive in last 1 year and 4 months, if I count it properly. But this series is for us to build our confidence. With 16 players, few more things to come. I think I leave it to Paras to announce that, and then we can talk more about that.
You talk about the team as well, so we've added Arif Sheikh to the squad that traveled to India. And
yeah, I let him speak so you understand that as well.
We had a brief meeting in terms of the squad that was announced yesterday, and also to do with the fact that we want to provide as much exposure as possible before heading towards the World Cup. So we are adding 4 more names in the 16, so we'll probably be a squad of 20 players, where we'll be sending a press release in once we finish off this. So the 4 players that have been added in the 16 are Vinod Bhandari, Sagar Dagal, Kamal Singh Aidi, and Lokesh Bam. So it'll be a squad of 20 cricketers who are going to be part of this series, and it'll depend on the selectors and the head coach and the captain to decide who the best 15 is going to be that are going to represent Nepal in the World Cup. So again, as of now, the World Cup is almost month away, 40 days away from now. The team is